Hi, my name is Andreas Krensel. I'm the Managing Director of IVN Immigration Solutions. And today is the 14th of April. I just want to give you a quick important update on South Africa. Home Affairs has just issued some notification which gives some clarities on some open points. So in the following very short video I would like to talk about people who are in South Africa now and would like to leave, but their visa expired. Can they do so, or will they become illegal? I also want to talk about expired work visas and expired business visas. What are we going to do here? And then most importantly, right at the end, what happens to all the foreigners who have valid temporary residence visas, retired visas, work visas, spousal visas, but who are currently outside South Africa? What happens to these visas? So yeah, to jump right in, because I don't want to make it too long. So if you are a foreigner in South Africa at the moment and your visa has expired after the 15th of February or will expire during the lockdown, you have two options. The first option is to apply for an extension of your current visa at the VFS offices, at least as soon as they're open. Obviously that might be after lockdown. Currently our lockdown is extended until the 30th of April. We see already that on VFS's website the online bookings have opened for the 4th of May. So we obviously hope that the lockdown will not be extended another time and that you can extend your visa. So it's very important you can extend it and reapply for the same visa. You cannot change your status. That's number one. Number two is very important that you will not be penalized for an expired visa, so you don't need a Form 20, you're not going to be penalized. So basically, yes, your visa expired, you apply for a new one in South Africa once the lockdown is finished at VFS. If you would like to leave South Africa, go back to your home country, you can do so. You will not be declared undesirable, no overstay at the airport. It's very clear in the Home Affairs press statement that you will not be declared undesirable. So you can leave South Africa and no harm done. So that's really to the foreigners who are currently here. The foreigners who are here and have a work visa, a business visa and a study visa which expires during the lockdown, so not on the 15th of February or after, during the lockdown, they can continue working. Now that's quite new, okay, because usually when your visa expired and you applied for a new one, or an application is pending, you're not allowed to work. But here now it's very clear. So if you were a holder of a work visa that expired in lockdown, you can continue working if, and that's a big if, you submitted your extension for the work visa extension before the lockdown. That's very, very important. Okay, so if you have not extended your visa or not applied for an extension, then this exception is not applicable to you. So your visa expires, and then obviously you could probably, using the first rule, you reapply for a new work visa. Okay, but anyway, so if you have submitted a new application for a work visa, then you can continue working. So that's very good for the employers and obviously also gives you some certainty. Same applies if you conduct your own visa. Now coming to the last part, the last point, is obviously with all what happens to the visa of all the foreigners who are currently outside South Africa and have temporary residence visas. So firstly, it's very important to understand that the harsh reality is that Home Affairs has written that if you're from a high-risk country, your visa has revoked. Now these are two important parts. Okay, so your visa has been revoked, which means it has been withdrawn. There is no visa anymore. So if you are, and the second part is obviously if you are from a high-risk country. So high-risk countries, the list has not been updated to my best knowledge yet. It's I think 7 countries. It's Iran, Italy, Spain, South Korea, Germany, the UK and the US currently. Okay, so if you're a passport holder from one of these countries, and for instance you had a retired visa which was issued 2 years ago, still valid for another 2 years, your visa is revoked. It's gone. No retired visa anymore, no work visa anymore, no business visa anymore. Okay, so that is a big problem. Yeah, and Home Affairs has actually confirmed this in communication with us. So what happens now? What are these foreigners are doing? Or maybe you're married to a South African, you visited your family overseas in high-risk countries and you're stuck there. You will have to, strictly speaking, apply for a new one at the South African missions, and obviously at the moment during the lockdown you can't do that because the missions are closed. Hopefully they're open once the lockdown is finished. But strictly speaking, you have to reapply. However, we think and we hope that Home Affairs might reissue these visas with maybe only showing a medical certificate or just proving that you don't have COVID-19. Okay, so there is no certainty there, and obviously we're engaging with Home Affairs, and we're hoping that, well, they come, to a conclusion which is easy and straightforward, and does not require the whole application process being redone and from new, because obviously you would have to apply for police clearances and all these other documents, and we hope they're not going to do that. Yeah, so I think at the moment that's the big three news. Okay, please contact us. We're available. We work from home as so many other businesses. Probably easy to reach us over email, then Facebook, etc. So please reach out to us if you have any questions. We're there to help. Cheers. Bye.